Hi guys, it's Uga and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing my review for Darkness Fall by Robert Bryndza. This is Robert Bryndza's new book on the Kate Marshall series. I review his first two books on that series. I'll link up here if you want to check it. Nine Elms is amazing, Shadow Sands is also very good, and this one is amazing. I will tell all about this on the video, but before we go there, don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, it's very important. I'm almost reaching the 500 subscribers and it will be lovely if you could help. So, first, I want to thank NetGalley and the publisher for giving me this art. I was so excited when I got it. Robert Bryndza is becoming an auto-author for me because I love the way he writes thrillers and I love the way he creates characters and settings. It's amazing. I totally recommend. Darkness Fall is the third on the Kate Marshall series. You can read them as standalones. I would recommend to read as a series because you get the interesting part of the flashbacks or the backstories of the main character Kate and all the other characters. So it's important. It's not necessary, but it will grow more attached and you'll grow more knowing a little bit more of the story. Although he does a good job remarkable important things during the book, not as big explanation, just like small hints of what happened, but it's important so you can follow the timeline. So this book is set a little bit after the second one. Kate already has her own detective agency, and then she got her first big case trying to find this journalist who disappeared years ago, and she started doing that with Tristan, her partner on the detective agency, and they start to solve this disappearing. I'll guess the murder, more or less. Let me explain. So, when they start the book, I start seeing normal tropes for mystery thrillers. I was like, well, I think it's this guy. And then Robert Bryndza starts to deflecting everything and creating more suspects. I was like, okay, I'll make a top 3. This, and that. But then he starts putting other things and then starts shifting everything. I was like, okay, I'll leave that. But my first instinct was right, but also was wrong. And you will understand that when you read the book. But I was like, when I reached the end, I was on the reading front. I was like, oh, I need to finish this. I was like, oh my god, explain me everything. I was like, this is genius. I love the twist. It was very well done. I was like, okay, you deflect my idea. Like, you cannot do that, but you can because it was amazing. So, although I think the killer might be a little bit predictable, the reasons and everything that goes after that, it's not predictable at all, and it cannot, during the novel, you can definitely lose the sight of who the killer is, and I love that. I think that is brilliantly done. Robert Bryndza really win again. This book is amazing on that point. The killer, one of the things I didn't like as much on the second was the killer didn't grow on me, or I wasn't so interested on, the kill, and this one really captivated me on that one, on knowing more. Each time that I knew there was a chapter that will follow the killer, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I want to see more. I want to see if there is any evidence that I can pick. And I think it was really well done. Really liked it on that part. The writing style is amazing as always. Very dry on the sense that it doesn't have extra content that doesn't need to be there. Sometimes in thrillers you're investigating the crime and you have chapters and parts that they don't bring anything up to the story. They are just there to make the book bigger, or the story slowing their pace, and Robert Bryndza doesn't do that. The book is only the main parts, which makes a very fast read, very captivating one, because you're always bringing some things up, you're always giving some even information, some detail, something, and it really compels you to read more. I'm in love with Robert Bryndza. I already have the 2 books. I read this one. I already ordered The Girl in Ice. So I really want to continue to read Robert Bryndza. I will definitely buy every book that you're gonna post because the book is very good. I cannot say more because, of course, it's a thriller. I cannot say, but let me say the twists are good, the story good, the pacing is great. It's a very good book. I'm very happy I was able to read it because after the first one and the second one, the third one was a win. very good. He's maintaining the stakes very high as an author. Because I don't know, when you are in a mystery thriller and you have instances who can be the killer, you may be disappointed. But in this one, I wasn't, because there was so much more deepness in all of this that I think it was given some evidence on purpose so we can question things. I don't know. It was just I I don't know everything. I cannot say because of spoilers, but he tricked me, and I wouldn't like to be tricked. I'd like it on thrillers, but like, I have my guts right, but you tricked me because of the story, and that is very good. I totally recommend. Thank you again, NetGalley. Thank you, the publisher, for giving me this arc. I can't wait to read Robert Bryndza's next book, because I'm curious if what is gonna be in the next book, because this was crazy. It is very good. Totally recommend. If you want to start, Nine Elms is amazing. Definitely one of the must-read thrillers that you have to pick. It's amazing. And this one continues. So pick the first three on the Kate Marshall series. Read them back to back, because we really like one of the best thrillers you have read. Trust me, please. And yeah, this was my review for Darkness Falls by Robert Bryndza. Tell me in the comments if you read any of these authors' books, if you like this type of thrillers, if you are planning to buy or read Nine Elms on any or the other books of Robert Bryndza. I would love to know if you are interested in this. If you reached this far, don't forget to leave a comment and like and subscribe, which is very important to grow the channels, to interactions, to send feedbacks. It really warms the hearts when you see a comment from people saying they like the video and something like that. Even if you don't want to comment, just put emojis, something very simple. But yeah, it's very important, and I want to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, if possible, so do your job. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I have live reading streams if you want to join as a co-host or as just hanging up with us on Fridays on my channel, 9 p.m. GTM, and I see you guys on my next video. Bye!